Humans! As the great and most prolific pianolan philosopher Billy Joel once said, there's always a place in the world for the angry young man, because he refuses to bend, he refuses to crawl, always at home with his back to the wall. Why? He's proud of his scars and the battles he's lost, and he struggles and bleeds as he hangs from the cross. And he likes to be known as the angry young man. Which brings up one of the greatest philosophical quandaries of this and most generations living. How the fuck do I know so many Billy Joel lyrics? Like, I don't listen to the Piano Man on the reg. Who's got time for contemplative doo-wop and emotional rock journeys about the plight of the lonely man-human out there living the mystery? I don't. In this economy? And yet, you start me off and I can pretty close to guarantee with a 70% accuracy that I'll be able to finish a Billy Joel lyric from most of his catalog. What should you wear tonight? Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. What do you want to drink? The answer is easy. Bottle of red, bottle of white. All depends on your appetite. You want to know what a woman is to me? She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes, and she'll ruin your faith with her casual lies. Now, whether that's factual is neither here nor there. Don't wait for answers. Just take your chances. Don't ask me why. I did not start the fire. It was always burning while the world was turning. I'm just saying, you may be right, I may be crazy, but it might just be a lunatic you're looking for, and so it goes, man. You see? How the fuck do we know all these lyrics? Is it osmosis? Is it telekinesis? Is it societal pressure? You have to learn to pace yourself. You're just like everybody else. Damn it! And yet we do humanity. And I say we because it's we. I'm right there with you. I may not know the thrill of jogging or having thumbs, but I know the strange peace knowing that it is impossible to get out of the Joel jag when it starts. It's a way I feel close to you in your aggro weirdness of late, which I'll take it. Because it's been tough to get close to you humans these days. I don't blame you for the aggressive attitudes, of course. You're only human. You're having a hard time, and lately you don't feel so good. You're getting a bad reputation in your neighborhood. It's all right. Sometimes that's what it takes. Fuck! The more things get crazier, the angrier you get, and I get it. Get angry, be angry. But maybe, I don't know, perhaps angry is starting to seem like a waste of time, because if that's what it's all about, then good luck moving up, because I'm moving out. Fuck! Okay. Friday, April 25th, 2025. 4 teenage entrepreneurs from California have secured the necessary $1.5 million needed to stage an event at the Hollywood Palladium raised from venture capitalists, crypto investors, and gambling companies, all getting together in a stadium that will no doubt smell like 5-hour energy farts and White Claw for the next month. The event boasted 4,000 spectators. It sold out so fast and so big that they had to move the event from the Palladium to a popular 20-acre campus called the LA Center Studios. Say goodbye to Hollywood. Say goodbye, my baby. And get out of the way, Protein, because the crypto bros have arrived with brand new sports. And a brand new one that they are hoping will take off faster than a stepmother's bra 1 minute into a porn on a free site. Sperm racing. I was going to hold that lead back, but that's hard to do with sperm, apparently. I don't know. We birds got cloacas. We put all necessaries into the solution onto the table. We just go out the back door on the hood of your Subaru. If you don't like it, don't park in my shitting spot, Greg. Anyway. Sperm racing. Get a load of this. The way it works is even if you don't want to know, it's coming at you anyway. 2 students from rival universities, USC and University of California, LA, found to have, quote, matching biomarkers go head-to-head on a track fitted with chemical signals, fluid dynamics, synchronized starts from a pipette on a screen, magnified 40 times so the crowd can cheer on some sneer, which are only 0.05 millimeters big. The winner wiggles to the finish before the others, standard track rules, with the races predicted to last longer than 40 minutes, he wishes, because human sperm can only swim at 5 millimeters per minute, so it's going to be longer than it took you to train. You don't see that in the Olympics, I'm just saying. The winning fathlete takes home $10,000. The losing jagoff gets slimed with goo like in the 80s TV kids shows of yore. But why? You ask desperately. Would anyone want to compete in these Cumger games, let alone pay for, let alone watch, which, yes, I did, and no, I'm not. According to the founders, this event is being held to raise awareness about the decline in male fertility. Quote, sperm racing isn't just a joke. It's not just some viral idea for the internet to laugh at. It's something much bigger. Basically, these four entrepreneurs believe the first ever sperm racing competition, quote, is about making male fertility something people actually want to talk about, track, and improve. We're taking a topic no one wants to touch and making it interesting, measurable, and weirdly changing the paradigm, end quote, which is interesting. Because I don't know if you've ever dated somebody who listens to dude casts on the drive, but the Broganites cannot stop talking about heaving Hardy Jam around. It's their Everest. And on the tip of Spank Mountain, it is musky indeed. Of course it's Elon! And of course he's got 14 children, because of course he's a proto-natalist, which requires a shower even after you say it. Believing that low birth rates will collapse society, quote, the fundamental constraint is labor, the captain of the Tweetanic, King Doink of Doge, and the mess of Tesla, master of the weak finish, noted, quote, mark my words. Now, while it is true that there is a decline in fertility worldwide amongst you humans, it is not as simple as sending your sperm to the gym, which, according to the official sperm racing website, spermracing.com with an O, you can do. The Sperm Racing Professional Sperm Analysis Kit, powered by a yet-to-be-launched home sperm analysis system appropriately titled YO, can put you on the amateur sperm racing leaderboards, all from the comfort of your Serta sleeper sofa in your one bedroom by your laptop. Rejoice, lads! Christmas came early! Because if you just order these yet-to-be-launched kits, quote, racing sperm could be your full-time career, which, I mean, I see the allure. You can work out at home and the uniforms are cheap, but is this the solution? If the broligarchy is really concerned about the decline in TFR, that's total fertility rate, meaning it's not just a boys' club, meaning perhaps there's more to the story than teaching your jizz how to jog, boys. Then, maybe they should be raising awareness about how to increase your sperm count, if that's what you're worried about, through fruits, walnuts, oysters, dark chocolate, pumpkin seeds, goji berries, and garlic. Way more delicious than the fucking Jaeger bombs, which, by the way, are leading factors in lazy or low sperm count. But fuck that, you're gonna need a few Jaeger bombs if you're gonna endure a day of watching two dudes pop loads so their DNA can fight like gladiators. They could be raising awareness about wearing looser underwear so as your balls can relax. Because if you ever been on the red line at 3 p.m. during Cub season, imagine that, but the AC's broken and everyone on the train is you. They could be interviewing on a broadcast guys like Professor R. John Aitkins, whose paper, The Changing Tide of Human Fertility, concluded, quote, at present, the major causes of falling TFR are socioeconomic and, as such, are potentially resolvable, noting that maybe it's not what's in your pants, but what's in your air, your water, and your wallets. But that's not fun. You humans want hot competition. So, here's how the first ever sperm race came to completion, because of course it was live streamed. After a it's gonna get worse. After a 3-hour wait, these two champions of something that's never happened before, aptly named Tristan and Asher, walked straight out of Central Casting for the White Lotus and into the arena, wearing jumpsuits looking like NASCAR meets Double Dare. They yelled at each other a bunch. Another dude in a lab coat popped some turkey basters on a microscope, and the crowd went mild. They had to hype the audience, performance anxiety, I get it, happens to everyone, before broadcasting a screen of what was clearly CGI sperm shooting down a racetrack like confused bean sprouts. But like, I get it, we're not doing science, it's just awareness, right? Anyway, after round one, Asher and Tristan got into a fight. The ref started hitting them with a cat o' nine tails. All of this is true, by the way. To which the announcer said, quote, "We didn't see that coming," without a trace of irony. Anyway, final round. The announcer cried, "It's gonna be a blowout," before Tristan's boys crossed into glory, the announcer yelling, "Tristan explodes through the finish line." After that, no doubt, the dorm common areas were bedlam and nobody slept well, which, by the way, is a major contributing factor to a healthy sperm count. I could go on. There's more. I'm just coming on the face of it. The problems are real, but they are not simple. Not just as easy as facing off in Mortal Kombat. There's science and medicine and professionals who study this shit so you don't have to watch two dudes cock jam race for cash instead of just kissing. But, god damn it. God damn it! Here we are, talking about it, thinking about it. I'm sure there's a brogue guy right now ready to take to the comment section whilst shitting a protein shake and blueberries because he read something his cousin sent him. So I guess, in the end, it fucking worked, and they made money. Because no matter what, just like the lyrics to every Billy Joel song ever written, anger is in your DNA, humans, because of course you'd rather watch him fight. Because as it is, always has been, and has been said before.
And there's always a place for the angry young man with his jizz in the air and his dick in his hand, and he's never been able to learn from mistakes, so can't understand why his heart always breaks. But his hunger is pure and his courage as well, and his spirit is true and his boring as hell, and he'll go to the grave as an angry old man.
I love you. Good night.
Nailed it.